Salvation that doesn't produce submission is not biblical salvation. Salvation that does not produce submission is not biblical salvation. In other words, if you are not following Jesus Christ, if you are not obeying Jesus Christ, if you're not obeying him, do you really consider yourself saved? Because when I look in the word of God in Matthew 7:21, Jesus says, not everyone that saith unto me, Lord, Lord, shall enter into the kingdom of heaven, but he which doeth the will of my Father which is in heaven. In other words, he which is obedient to my word, obedient to my commands, he which follows after me, those are the ones that are my children. Here's the thing. If Jesus is truly Lord, his voice ought to carry authority in your life. If Jesus is truly the Christ, his commands are not optional. His commands aren't optional. If he says it, we ought to do it. If he has truly saved you, your life should show signs of some surrender. If your life doesn't show sign of surrender, again, you got to look in the mirror and ask your own self. I'm not judging anybody. Let the word judge you. But if your life hasn't surrendered to Jesus Christ, are you really Jesus Christ? Are you really a sheep of his pasture, or are you just pretending to look like a sheep?